Michael, are you positive that you don't live a secret life?
Yes.
Now, if you're a Patreon user, you'll be able to have access to the video that's uploaded right now on Patreon of where me and Peyton were discussing before the show started that we think Michael lives a secret life as an assassin. You're in the middle of eating a crown bar as we started. I don't know, man. I think you're an assassin.
Do you want to find out?
Are you threatening me, sir? The worst assassin! Letting me know you're going to kill me before you kill me. Oh, boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned before, we have a Patreon. Now, this show will always be free on Adobe Radio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. However, there are production costs. You know what I mean? There's gas. There's all this other kind of stuff. There's upload fees. And we're offering you a bunch of extra content from Wesam's World, as well as other shows on the Nice Guy Digital family. For just you can donate. I think there's different tiers. You can donate like $1, $2, $3, and like $5 or $8, and then you get all this extra stuff. You get to see our conversations beforehand. I'm doing a book club of the month where I talk about a great book that I read for the month, and then I also answer what would Wesam do questions to you personally through the Patreon. So check us out.
And if you donate $15,000.
Oh, yeah. For all of our rich listeners and the 1%, if you donate $15,000, you get flown out to North Hollywood and you get to have dinner with us. Disneyland. I'll take you for a back massage. I won't be giving it, but I know a great place that does give it. And yeah, we'll be friends because you gave us money. And that's what real friendship is. I don't know why you're laughing, Michael.
It's true.
It is true. I'm pissed now. You feel that?
I do.
That's dead air. Also, remember, if you have an Alexa enabled smart speaker, all you have to do is go, "Hey, Alexa, play Adobe Radio," and then boom, Thursdays at 3 p.m., Wesam's World. And you don't even have to touch anything. We're in the future, people. We're in the future. If you have an Alexa, all you have to say is, "Alexa, enable Adobe Radio." It'll activate it, and then boom, you can just say, "Alexa, play Adobe Radio" from anywhere. You could be pooping, you could be taking a shower, you could be murdering somebody, and you know what? I want to hear Wesam. I want to hear some motivational talk because this person isn't dying. You know?
I know I listen to Wesam's World when I'm murdering someone.
Oh, for sure. When you're chopping them up, yeah, 100%.
Don't forget our sponsor.
I'm not going to forget our sponsor. Dude, if you guys can see him on the fucking camera, dude, he looks like a fucking king. Can you turn the fucking camera to him? So upset right now. Blood red mad. He literally does this. Turn it back to me, Pat. He goes, "Don't forget our sponsor." Like a king. Our drink sponsor is Guayaquil. And they're all organic. It's yerba mate. It keeps me revved up, ready to go.
The king of yerba mate.
I am the king of yerba mate, sir. That might be my new handle. All right, see if I can get Twitter to change it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, things are falling. This show is a mess right now. You hear this? Oh, sweet Jesus. What is going on this morning? All right, we're bringing it back. I'm centering myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one of the hosts of The Way Highway, part of the Nice Guy Digital family here on Adobe Radio, SEAN COWHIG, I think is the name to say his name correctly. SEAN COWHIG, from the very prestigious COWHIG family in Norway. What were you going to say, Michael?
I wasn't going to say anything.
Okay, great. It's going to be a good show then. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for SEAN COWHIG. Yeah.
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 Yes, that is really good.
It's a party.
It is a total party, nice
Yeah.
and loose. I like it.
It's kind of like a late night talk show. You know, everybody's getting jammed up.
Yeah.
Is that a word, jammed up?
Jammed up? I like it. It should be. You get jammed up at breakfast. You put so
Yeah.
much jam on your toast.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I like that.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
I haven't seen you since the Adobe party.
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
And you guys have been doing the Way Highway since then.
We got Way Highway going. We're going to be on episode 42 this next upcoming Thursday. Jenny Brzezinski is our guest.
Wow.
Fun times. Wonderful actor, photographer, did my headshots.
Wait a minute.
Does my headshots.
She married to Derek Mears?
Derek Mears.
I know
wife.
Jenny.
Yeah. Ah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Small world.
Very small world.
Yeah.
So have you guys already filmed it, or it's
Already recorded. Yep,
Recorded,
already
yeah.
recorded, filmed, but filmed now
Yeah.
for the Patreon.
exactly
Right?
Yeah, part of the Nice Guy Digital family.
Nice Guy Digital family.
Yeah,
Follow it.
that's wonderful.
Follow it. Love
We're
it.
at 90,000 supporters.
Yes.
Patreon.
Yep. Yeah.
90,000.
90,000 already.
Yeah.
And it's been 78 minutes.
It has. It has. And I just wanted to welcome you on the #1 podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's amazing to be here. Thank you for sending that Rolls Royce to pick me up.
Yeah, of course, because we can afford that.
Yeah,
here
of
at
course.
Wasam's
Of
World.
course. The one guy gave us $15,000, and here we are.
Oh yeah, there you go.
The one friend.
One friend.
The one true friend.
I don't know what we're gonna do if somebody actually does that. Like, we're gonna have to do that.
We're gonna have to do a lot for that person.
Yeah, I'll throw a party for them for sure.
I would give them a kidney if they needed a kidney.
Would you really?
I would. Oh man, I'm on air saying that now. So now that's a real thing. Somebody out there is gonna be like, "Well, this is way easier than waiting on a list."
You're sacrificing for the better good of the organization.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
means a lot coming from an assassin. So thank you.
Very, very true. Before we started, you said you teach?
I teach improv.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But it's been an interesting. I love where I teach. I teach at the Art of Acting Studio, which is a Los Angeles Stella Adler branch.
Oh. Peyton was looking for an acting class recently.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. Check out their website. So Art of Acting is a 2-year conservatory program, as well as workshops, summer conservatory, whole deal. And I'm the improv teacher in the conservatory program.
Oh, cool.
And it's kind of melding my way past when I was at Emerson College in a very dramatic acting program. And then when I was like, wow, this is so dramatic, and found an improv team there, and then moved to Los Angeles and studied improv at comedy clubs.
Right.
And now here I am teaching this thing that I learned from comedy in a dramatic acting school. So I'm like melding the two things together.
That's awesome.
It's cool.
Sorry, everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Just once you start talking.
Okay, yeah, all right. Just some technical stuff going on behind the scenes, just making sure. I was going to say, do you have any, like, what do you do with students who are not, like, really not that good at acting? Because,
Right.
I mean, some people have a natural talent for acting
Yes.
or performance.
Yeah.
And so what do you do with those people who are just, like, who suck completely?
Yeah, it's tough. The good thing is there's an audition process for this school.
Oh, okay.
So we tend to trim out, like everybody that gets in tends to already be pretty solid.
Okay.
But every now and again there are people that it's just like, oh, this is real bad, and I just try to grin and bear it until we ask them to not come back to the studio anymore.
Wow.
And that's just the harsh reality. Because
Yeah.
eventually you just can't let the one person drag down the entire group.
Gotcha. So how does that work? And I'm very curious about this. Like, are they not good because of a personality thing, or is it because of a talent and they're just not getting it? Or is it both?
It's a lot of things. Sometimes it's totally a personality thing, and it's kind of like I have a false idea of what this is. I think I'm really funny. I got like class clown in my yearbook. And now I've moved out with this false idea, like this idea of what is funny, and I'm keep trying to bring it to everything I do.
Yeah.
And it's not. It doesn't work, and you can't tell it doesn't work. Sometimes it's like wrong path, or like too late in the game.
Yeah.
Then those people usually, when we're like, hey, you should not do this anymore, they're like, yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those conversations are intense.
I'm glad I don't have them.
Oh, you don't do them.
I don't do it.
Okay,
No,
gotcha.
We kind of talk to our boss, and then he lays it out.
Gotcha.
But it's intense, man. You know?
Yeah.
That sometimes it's just like I started trying to do this way too late in life, and now it's not going to work out.
Yeah. I think you have to have a certain flexible mind to start things, especially if you're like later on in your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to mention any names, but I know some older people who I feel like are both ends of the spectrum, who are really stuck in their ways, and it's hard for them to adapt to new things or new societal or cultural like lingo or just talking like about things.
Yeah.
They want to talk about the same old stuff over and over because that's all they know.
Right.
While some other people are like, oh, like, what is that? Okay, why is that funny? And then when you see them, they start understanding the new generational humor. It's really cool. They're like, oh, I see why that's funny,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a trip.
It is a trip. And it was funny. I was having this conversation just the other day about sometimes I envy people who either just don't act or walked away from it without like opening the door. Because I feel like as actors, there's a certain point where like you dig deep down and a teacher gets it out of you and you open this door to emotional access. And once you open that door, it's a roller coaster. Because now you have access to this thing and it's powerful. I mean, we go out in order to manipulate others' emotions. We're trying to give an escape to another person.
Right.
Make them see something that brings them to a different place than where they're at so they can learn something. And that's not easy. Like, we pay a price every time we do it, really. So for someone who just never opens the door to access those emotions, I'm kind of like, that good, don't do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to, first of all, have a certain amount of control and awareness of yourself because, yes, you can go on a roller coaster ride, especially young actors. I feel like if they don't have a sturdy control of their stuff and then they keep doing acting classes and then the acting classes, a lot of them that I've been to have turned into therapy sessions because people are accessing these traumatic things in their life or PTSD or whatever it is. And you're like, I just want to work on my scene. I don't want to be here for your therapy session.
Yeah.
But you mentioned something. I think what you were describing for me, that giving people the escape and having manipulating them to feel a certain way, I think that's a secondary passive objective as an actor. I think for me, I'm always trying to live as truthfully as possible in the moment. At the same time, making it engaging and entertaining.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Because we can manipulate and staying true to what the story is. Because we can do, I mean, if you get like a sides for like whatever, like a TV show or whatever, I mean, you could manipulate people to feel a bunch of certain ways. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to specify it.
For sure.
More.
Sure.
Yeah. But I think it takes time, experience, and even then, some people, I feel, have trouble compartmentalizing those emotions.
Experience is such an interesting one too, because I feel like for like going back to improv, like teaching improv, like sometimes you see people that aren't strong in improv yet, and they're just literally young, and it's like, oh, you just need to go experience more.
Yeah.
If you just go live a little bit more life, it's going to make you stronger at improvisation. Just go have more conversations. Go talk to more people. Just live more life.
100%. As actors, people forget to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just do acting all the time. You go find hobbies, go travel, go do other things than acting because that helps.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I have way too many hobbies, and I still get antsy. And, I was really nervous whenever I did the show with you guys.
Really?
Even though I had done a bunch of improv, like way long ago, high school and college.
Yeah.
So nervous doing it with you guys again.
That was awesome.
I'm glad you think so.
Oh, man. It was such an awesome show. and for listeners who have no idea what we're talking about, Wesam guested in a Dr. God revival. So Dr. God is my improv team, and we do a live show once a month. And we do it Armando style, meaning we have a guest monologist to tell stories, and the improv is based off of those stories. And when we did it, there were 3 of us, when there's usually at least 5 of us.
Yeah.
And so you played in the entire show. You played all through that show, jumping into the improv part, which usually isn't a responsibility of the monologist.
That's crazy to know at this point, because
Yeah.
I forgot that there were people missing from that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I remembered the one advice I got from my old high school / improv drama teacher, and Troy Powell. Shout out to Troy.
Yeah.
He would say, "Don't try to hit a home run. Just try to get on base."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, okay, cool. I'm just gonna help try to further one step the story along, if that, or just kind of support you guys and let you guys lead the pack." Because I was like, I don't know I don't know their style.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's almost, I compare it to sparring. Like whenever I used to do Taekwondo, because I don't know what kind of style you have. Like,
Right.
so I'm like kind of feeling you guys out at the same time in front of people.
Yeah, in front of a live audience.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know that sweat you get that
Yeah.
just, it seems like all your pores just, okay, everything's sweating at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt on stage.
Amazing.
So it's kind of fun, but terrifying
Yeah,
at the same time.
sure. Oh, I love that.
Are you guys still doing Dr. God?
Yep. It's
great.
We're just off in July, but we'll be back in August.
Great, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oof.
Yeah, Dr. God's going strong. We're trying to see what happens. We've got a animated show out on Drink TV right now.
Oh.
Called Hellden, which that was a blast.
Yeah.
It's like Beavis and Butthead meets Robot Chicken. Original animation, and the original animation characters are watching TV. And what they're watching on TV are old public domain cartoons that we recut and redubbed to be like sketch comedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so that Robot Chicken style, but not stop motion animation, drawn animation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wow. You have your hands in a bunch of things right
You got to. So many things I never thought I would do. Like I never went back, like going all the way back to acting school. Thought I'm going to be an executive producer of a TV show. Didn't even cross my mind, but that was a thing that I
Yeah.
could do.
How long ago was that?
15, 16 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2003 is when I graduated college and moved right to Los Angeles.
How quickly does time go?
Like it's gone. I have it. It's crazy. 15 years feels like 15 months.
I've been thinking a lot about death recently.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Like in general or specifically yours?
specifically like when I go,
Yeah.
when I look back at everything, did I do what my purpose was in
Right.
this lifetime to do?
Yeah.
Was I of service? Will I have regret? Will I have like a lot of anxiety? Will I think that I'm a good person?
Yeah. Heavy.
If I see my maker,
Yeah.
will I be able to look them in the eye? I don't know.
Woof.
Dude, I know. It's been giving me a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do
Oh man.
other than keep thinking about it and reading and meditating.
Yeah. Keep reading and meditating.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. I directed a play at my acting school called A Monster Calls. Really intense play. It's a movie.
Okay.
It started off as a book a woman named Saban Dowd was writing, and then she died of breast cancer. And so somebody else took over her book, and now the author's name is going to escape me. We can find it later. It doesn't matter. And he finished her work, making it into a short story first. Then they workshopped it in London and turned it into a play.
Okay.
And then it became a movie with Sigourney Weaver's in the movie. But it's the story of a 13-year-old boy coming to grips with the fact that his mother is going to die. And working with the play, it puts you face to face with that inevitability that here we are, and as soon as you are given life, you are faced with the fact that eventually there will be death. And you really like look at the idea of like, here we are with these parents that we've had that gave us the life, and inevitably we will have to be put face to face with their death. Oh my God, this
Dude, I didn't mean. Sorry, I'm not sorry because that's really what I've been feeling. Like I know it took a left turn. But honestly, I think attachment going, from what I've read about Buddhism, and that's why I'm suffering from this right now because I realize how much of an attachment I have to certain things in this life. And I'm like, oh shit! Like, how do I not do that?
Right. I hear that. I find myself in moments like the thought is, I'm really gonna miss this. Like, what does that mean? I'm laughing with my friends. I'm really gonna miss this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's gonna go away. People are gonna go home. You're gonna go to bed, and tomorrow will be a new day. Like,
Yeah.
of course you're gonna miss it.
Right, and then also with like identity, like because I believe in reincarnation with my faith, and so only through to other people. So I realize like this body, I'm not even that good looking. I know I'm good
Come
looking.
on, you're
but
good looking.
I'm good.
Come on now.
I'm good looking. No. Michael, you didn't. I don't like the way you looked at Peyton with that one. You looked at Peyton like, I don't like that. Anyway, but like, it's such a silly. I did that. Oh, this is gonna sound so fucking stupid. Oh, by the way, footnote: the Face App thing. We have guys' night next week.
Yeah.
We got to do the old Face App thing.
Oh.
You know it's a Russian company.
Yeah, I know. I don't give a shit. I'm an actor. My face is already out there. What they're not gonna know. Wesam goes. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, we got his email. Oh, like I didn't sign up for it. I don't give a shit. They can look at my phone. They can't. I'm not giving you permission to do that, Russia. Anyway. No, it's not too late, Peyton.
Too late. You gave them permission.
Oh man.
We'll edit this out. It's not live. We need to do the old thing for Jonte, and then for Isaiah. You know, when we show him his old version, it's the Crypt Keeper. That'll be his thing.
Put it up on the TV.
Yeah, that'll be his.
Nice.
But I did that Face App thing to me. And I was like, oh my God, I look like my grandpa.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh man, this is what I'm going to look like? In like 95, if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky, I'll
Right.
look like that.
Right.
And I was like, I don't like the way this is making me feel.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It was trippy.
Yeah.
It was really, really trippy.
I was psyched. And I was only psyched for one reason, because what it did to my hair, it just like dusted it out. So it was like a pale red with some like gray highlights. And I was like, my old man hair is beautiful.
Yeah. Silver Fox.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I know it's inevitable. You know, everybody's going to die.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just want to know my purpose. And if I could figure out that, maybe I won't be so upset
Yeah.
or anxious when the time comes. If I'm lucky to even be aware of when the time comes.
Right.
Because literally, I could leave here right now, as could all of us, and we could all die. And this episode will never air.
They'll never know we were talking about it.
I know.
Oh man.
Do you ever think about like what's your purpose or anything like that?
Yeah. I think about it, and I think about it in relation to like the idea of making it. Like, have I made it? And what I'm doing with my life. But
What's that mean to you? Sorry.
to make it,
Yeah, what does
right?
that
I don't know. It changes constantly. But I think right now, to make it, I just want to be doing the art that I want to do at any capacity that I can, and hope to be compensated in a way that allows me to live my life.
Yeah.
And I've been really trying to live my life lately, and do all of the things I want to do.
That's great.
It's been earlier, before we started, when I was like, it's been interesting. Like, I really mean that in an odd way, because I'm 38 years old and I've been in Los Angeles for 15 years. And this is the first time in maybe a decade where I am single and I have a car. The last time I was single, I didn't have a car. And then the last time I was single before that with a car was maybe like, I don't know, 2006.
Wow.
Right? So now I can just jump in untethered and go do what I want to do. Last Wednesday, I went and I just took a surf lesson. I took surfing lessons because I just could. I drove to Redondo Beach and took surfing lessons.
Love that.
I love it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And there is like just being in the ocean. My favorite part wasn't even trying to surf. My favorite part was just holding onto the board and just lying in the water beside the board, just looking up, being in the ocean.
Yeah. Something about that ocean, man.
Yeah, there really
I've been
is.
taking a couple of beach trips recently.
Yeah. It's truly not our world, right?
No.
Right?
Oh, dude, you hit it on the head for me.
Yeah.
You're looking into an alien world.
Yep. We know less about what's down there than maybe what we know that's out in the sky.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
We're not high, by the way, just for
No.
people listening to us right now. I swear to you, even though he does the Way Highway show. I've yet to get high.
Yeah. That's all right.
I tried it again, I think, before I was on your show. Maybe I mentioned it. I don't know. Nothing happened again.
Really? So interesting.
I know.
You're impervious.
I don't know. I'm always tempted to take one of those like Death Star edibles
Right. Just
and
be
just
like,
be like, all right, we're going to there.
let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what things I see. I have been seeing through weird in between states of awake and dreaming through this book I was reading called The Third Eye, like something of the third eye. And it talks about how certain types of breathing techniques you can start seeing visuals, like almost like sacred geometry once you get into these meditative states. And then some people can actually access those through a specific set of circumstances, either right when they've woken up in the middle of the night or like in between a nap state or whatever. And I'm telling you, oh my gosh, I've seen the most trippy visuals, like sacred geometry moving. It's almost like what people describe a DMT trip looks like on YouTube. And I'm like, I have my eyes closed, but I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is so. Why are my eyes doing this, or my brain?
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah, dude, brain chemistry, you don't even need drugs. Right?
That's what they say about the what's it called? That yoga. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
But,
The yoga where you can access like DMT in your body. You can flood DMT into your own body from just breathing. Kundalini. That's it.
There it is, yeah.
Oh, I thought it came up. I was like, that's a picture of me. Oh my God. It's
your
happening.
Kundalini yoga.
But anyway.
Yeah. I quit drinking alcohol.
Okay.
But I found a brand called Free, F-R-E, and they make alcohol removed wines and champagnes. Yeah.
What?
Amazing. Alcohol removed wine and champagnes. So I've got a goblet of non-alcoholic champagne. I'm hanging out with a lot of my friends where I live. They're all having a drink. We had been out back at my place. And I'm drinking this non-alcoholic champagne and I'm laughing with them. And I realized like I'm drunk, but the best drunk I've ever been, you know, sober drunk. My brain is just accessing that feeling, bringing forth what it used to feel like when I was drunk. And I didn't even need any alcohol for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
It tastes just like champagne. It's just a little bit sweeter. It doesn't have that kind of like boozy bite to it.
What about the wine?
The wine is pretty crazy. The rosé is fantastic.
F-R-E.
F-R-E. Yep.
I wanna buy some.
Yeah.
Maybe
you gotta
bring-
try it. It's so
Maybe
great.
bring it to the guys' night because
Ah.
my buddy Isaiah, he's actually brewing the beer for guys' night right now.
Oh.
So it'll be ready next week. Wait,
Yeah.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'll have to bring that.
Yeah.
We get a little rambunctious.
Yeah.
A little drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
We make fun of each other.
Yeah.
I actually made fun of my friend Jonte this morning. Is that it?
Ah.
F-R-E.
Yeah.
How much is it?
$17.
If you go to Bevmo, like,
Oh, is that Bevmo?
is that Bevmo?
I'll get it at
Go to
then.
Bevmo. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Might
Sick.
get some tonight.
Yeah. I think that like the rosé was on sale for like $6.99.
Going
a
to
bottle.
the Shawn Mendes Verizon.
I pulled up the articles for later. And when you automatically go to one of the tabs, The automatic video plays.
We know. How much time we got, Peyton?
We got about 4 minutes.
4 minutes? I think it's a good time for a break. Maybe we'll do some current events and we'll watch some videos that made me angry. And I'd love to hear your commentary on that.
All right.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Awesome. Pate or Michael?
Yep.
Messed up your name?
There are two of us in here.
There are. What do we got for current events this week?
What do we want to do? Not that one. Pittsburgh.
Go ahead, Michael.
There's a fourth alligator sighting in Pittsburgh since
What?
May. Baby alligator.
Like wild. Oh my gosh. That is. If you're watching the YouTube, that is not an alligator. That is a woman.
That was a woman.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
yeah.
they found a baby alligator in Pittsburgh. 3 other gators have been found around Pittsburgh since May.
Dude, people, they're keeping them as pets.
Yeah, totally. Or the meth gators from Florida. Or was that Florida? Where were the meth gators?
Yeah.
The meth gators are coming up.
It could only be Florida.
Yeah, the meth gators from Florida must be stealing pickup trucks and driving up to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. But it's too cold for them.
Yeah.
I mean, right now there is a heat wave up there, so they're probably loving it. But once winter hits, they dead. They dead.
In honor of the 50th anniversary of the moon landing today,
Ooh.
how close is space travel really? Something to discuss, I guess.
Oh. You think we landed on the moon?
I think we landed on the moon.
That was the next thing I was going to bring up.
I do think we landed on the moon.
Yeah.
I want to. So I want to.
Yeah.
So why not?
I'm kind of like, yeah, sure. Whatever.
Why
It
not?
literally changes nothing
Yeah.
about my day. And if we find out that they did lie about it, I'd
Yeah.
be like, that's not surprising.
Okay. Right. But like, sure, they didn't land on the moon, but people are up in space stations, right?
Yeah.
So that's close enough.
Yeah.
Why not?
You know what I'm trying to do for the show?
Hmm?
Talked to Michael about it already. I don't know if I mentioned it to Peyton. Trying to bring on a flat Earth person
Oh
and
yeah.
an actual scientist,
Yeah.
like a rocket scientist or something.
Have them kind of.
Yeah. And it's gonna be Convince Wesam.
Right.
Convince me.
One of you at the end of this will win.
Yeah.
But who?
Yeah.
I feel like the scientist will be backed by truths that they've studied for an endless period of time. And I don't know where you go to continue your theory of flat earthing. Like where do you continue to get that
Yeah.
knowledge? That's what I
Because
was
there is the theory of it being we're in a dome,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, what's underneath the dome? How far down does it go?
Yeah.
What is past the dome then?
Right.
Some people think it's just water.
Huh.
What's past the firmament?
Right.
They call it the firmament.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, okay, well, the sun is in our dome. Yes. Okay. What's it made of? Like, it's... see, there's no science behind
Right.
it. Like,
Right.
with what you're saying, I could say that we're on a giant turtle, which I think is a Native American belief. They believe we're on a giant turtle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
You just want to believe that one?
I want to believe that one now. But that idea of whoa, when is space travel going to happen? Okay, what do you mean by space travel? Like, where are you going to go?
Yeah.
What do we know of out there that we can go to right now?
Yeah.
There's nothing on the moon. No hangout spots.
No. Just for the cameras, if
Mm-hmm.
you actually want to lower that a little bit so the cameras can see your
Yeah,
beautiful.
I
There
want-
you go.
I want that
Yeah.
too.
I don't know. I don't know where, unless we're traveling to get resources. Where else
Yeah.
would we go in our solar system?
Yeah.
We're a ways away.
We're a ways away. It's going to be a while.
If we see Mars colonized within our lifetime, I'll be happy. Mm-hmm. I'll be surprised, to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'd be really surprised. It would be strange.
Like a legit colony. Not like we just landed on Mars, but like a
Right.
colony.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
It would require an unprecedented investment, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What else we got? Oh,
This is the this page, the moon landing conspiracy. Why faking it? But you guys both agree that it happened, so
oh yeah.
it,
Yeah, it's the whole Cold War versus.
Oh yeah.
But there's also this article from PBS about conspiracy theories and how many people it takes to keep one alive.
Excuse me.
And so this scientist from Oxford basically says that there's an equation that he uses to show how long it can last behind the scenes before it's eventually, brought to the light.
Yeah.
And they said that for the moon landing, there was an estimated 411,000 people, which was the number of NASA employees in 1965, to keep quiet. And so for it to, for the conspiracy to last, they said the hoax should have broken down in less than 4 years. People would have found out.
Yeah.
Huh.
I do believe this because I think there is some proof about this. They did manufacture some photos or videos from it, and I think the reason for that is they might have been somewhat destroyed, or somehow the actual footage would have been unusable.
So we had to
Yeah.
make it, which would lead to that's why somebody saw them doing something in a studio in Burbank.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I would believe that.
I'll believe that. I just it's a lot. It's a lot to entirely fake an entire
It is.
moon landing.
And when they say, why haven't we gone back to the moon, that argument of, I'm just like, well, there's really nothing there right now. And if we were even trying to pull resources,
Right?
that would take, like you said, unprecedented amount of money and technology that we're just not there to make it financially fiscal.
Right? So if you're hanging out with your buddy and your buddy's like, I need to meet the woman of my dreams tonight,
Okay.
right? And you're walking down the street and there's a dive bar and you go in.
Okay.
And there's nobody in there but two old regulars, sadly drinking the night away. And you're like, there's nothing in here for us. And you go out and you continue on your path. Is there any reason to ever go back to that dive bar? At no point does your buddy go, let's go back there. And that's like the moon.
Yes.
There was nothing on there for us. Why would we go back there with your buddy?
Exactly. I like that analogy. No, I like it a lot.
I went a long way for it.
You did, and I like how you grabbed me in with the woman of your dreams.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
Right.
All right. Yeah. No, you make a great point there. Yeah. You know what's actually a good film for people to watch who like space travel? Gosh. I knew this was going to happen.
Give me something. Give me
I know. Give me a second, Michael. No, Netflix, and it's called Titan. It's about Europa.
the Europa Report.
Yeah, the Europa Report. It's actually one of the best found footage films I've ever seen.
Cool.
And it's about space travel and how they finally discovered life on another planet. And I'm telling you, it sucked me in right from the get-go.
Yeah.
And it made a really scientific explanation of this new organism and why it's the way it is. And you're like, oh, whoa, yeah, that would definitely make sense for that kind of alien to live on that kind of life. Very interesting.
Got to check that out.
Yeah.
Right on.
You should get super high and watch it.
Yeah.
Because then, I can only imagine. Yeah. Hey, can we do an experiment with CBD oil for me?
Yes. Yep.
I need some recommendations.
Okay.
I need something like the highest strength CBD.
So, right now so I recommend trying a pill.
Okay.
I really like the way a pill, medicine is, so many pills, they work, right? Get it into your stomach. There's a brand called Procana, and I take their 20-to-1 CBD. You'd want the pure CBD. I take a 20-to-1 every day in the morning, and it really regulates my mood. It's kind of amazing. It's my natural, I guess. Yeah, it's my natural antidepressant.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does that mean, 20-to-1?
So 20 CBD to 1 THC, it's a ratio. And I used to worry about that. I used to be like, well, I don't want to be putting a ratio. Like, what if I have an audition or a meeting or something? And I was one of the last times I was there, I was talking to a bud tender, and he was like, "Yeah, but you smoke weed, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "So if you smoke weed at night, when you wake up, you have a ratio in your body." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "You're not gonna feel a 20-to-1 like somebody who doesn't smoke weed at all."
Gotcha.
Like,
So I'll
oh,
just
you're
do
right.
Pure CBD.
You'd want pure CBD, but Procana does that, right?
Procana, okay.
Does that, and then Papa and Barkley, I find them to be that's a fantastic brand, and they do like a relief line. I don't know if they have a pure CBD in their relief line, but Papa and Barkley's products are great for relief. Like they make a balm that
Yeah.
is like.
My knee. I
Oh
need one
man!
for my knee.
Oh yeah! You want to try Papa and Barkley,
Okay.
even with THC in it, because you won't like. It's not gonna get to your head, but like
Oh,
it's like icy hot times a million.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I was saying maybe like I experiment with something for 30 days and then come on the show and talk about it.
Yeah.
And tell you guys what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yes.
if you guys want.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that. But yeah, Procana pill, like their pure CBD pill, or Select brand, they make some great tinctures. So like that's the oil you put underneath your tongue.
Oh yeah,
Those
I
are
gave
pretty
this to my parents sometimes.
Oh, right on. Yeah,
to
yeah,
help
yeah.
them sleep. They
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all for current events, Michael?
Yeah, for the most part.
Awesome. Shall we do the videos?
Sure.
Cool. So I came across this video. Maybe I was in a bad mood. Maybe I'll watch it now.
I'd be like, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
is
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on?
Nope. I'm angry. Is there any way you could zoom out?
No, it's like really
Tidy?
Yeah.
So, can we just lower the volume just a little bit? So this guy, he is at a gym, and he's put all the dumbbells on top of each other. And if you scroll down,
Oh
Michael,
man.
look how many dumbbells. Hey, you know what? Fuck off, dude.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
where are the dumbbells? Oh, that guy's just balancing on them. He's about to break his neck.
And he's got a whole video set up. So it's not like he's just doing it because he's like, this is my workout. Like, you wanted to record that so you could put it online so you could be like, look at me, universe.
Look at the old guy in the background.
Oh, yeah. That guy?
That's the bet.
That's me.
Yeah.
And he's making them.
That's more interesting. And that guy doesn't know he's on camera.
No.
That's a bigger feat. If you're an old man shooting hoops and like shooting, what is it? 2 for 2, 3 for 3. Man, you're shooting 1,000%. Like, that's way more impressive than some douchebag on dumbbells.
Oh, we didn't even get the last one.
You know what? It just should we give his Instagram handle? I don't want
It's your call.
No.
I mean, they're gonna see it on the next video probably. So
Yeah, they'll be able to see it on the YouTube. You'll be able to find him on YouTube.
Well, I'm sorry I called you. I don't mean douchebag. I just mean like what are you doing?
No, it
He's
is
kind of a douche.
yeah, because
Douchebaggery. You gotta know.
here's the thing. His whole thing on Instagram is balancing on stuff. And it's like, it's cool, but pay taxes. I don't know what to tell you.
I balance on stuff.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? That's so hipstery to
Right.
me that it drives me crazy.
Right. Yeah.
I cannot stand, like, it's so pointless to me what you're doing. Like, I think it's cool,
Right.
and if it helps you stay in shape, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, go be in the Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
You're just a guy.
You're-
That's the part that drives me crazy.
Right.
Can we show his other videos? The one where this one. Sean,
Oh no.
you know what pisses me?
What is he doing?
It's the second half of the video. All right?
Okay, so
Look how fast he's climbing up this fence at a baseball field.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Oh, cool. I'm going to be careful now. Nope. Jump down. If you're going to go up that fast,
man.
jump down.
Do a backflip off of it and stick the landing.
No. Not impressive, sir. Not impressive. And look at his
That beard.
Dude.
That's not comfortable.
Dude, and look at the way he slicked his hair back.
I can't. Oh man.
Are you okay, Peyton? Peyton looks like he's He's getting a shot.
It's just
Not a fan of it either.
it's tough for him because some people can get attention with their good personalities.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know where this world is going. So, how in the beginning of the show, I was like kind of scared to death.
Yeah.
After watching these things, I'm like, oh, if this is the world,
Hey,
bye.
yeah, see you later.
You want to do the last one?
Yeah, what was the last video I sent you?
This guy doing this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well,
You're alone.
look how excited he is.
You're alone.
Guy, go fight terrorists.
You're alone.
Go fight ISIS. If you-
Go build somebody a house in an impoverished nation. And then balance on the roof as you throw their keys down to them so they can live in their home.
I can't. And then his wife's handle and his son is something like to do with balance too. Like both of them
they're
are
all
all about balance.
Yeah.
That's their thing, balance.
Do you ever have back in the day an audition that you were psyched and you were like, this is going to be an audition? It would probably have been a commercial audition because it only happens to me for commercial auditions. And you're like, cool. And when you go in, they're just like, we're just going to do a personality thing. So they line people up and just ask you a question. Yeah. And then every now and again, there's somebody and they're like so blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, a balance on everything is mainly my life is about balance. So I look for things to balance on everywhere I am. And you're just down the line, I want to kill you.
Dude, I don't think I could filter anymore. I think the last commercial audition I went on, it was they pair you up with somebody. That's always a crapshoot, right? And she did not get the direction.
Yeah.
Granted, there was somewhat a lot of beats to hit,
Yeah.
but I was like, nah, that's doable. She kept asking questions,
Oh, no.
and I was just looking at her I'm not gonna get this right now because you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God, it's tough. I went in and it was a audition for a paintbrush. The commercial is for a paintbrush. I'm not auditioning to play a paintbrush.
I was like, huh?
Yeah. So they needed 2 paintbrushes. I was gonna play the smaller of the 2. No, so it's for the commercials for a paintbrush, and it's I'm supposed to be there using this crazy cool paintbrush, and the other guy's using a crappy one.
Yeah.
The other guy's supposed to look and be like, yeah, where did you get that paintbrush or whatever though, And every time the person would be like, action, and would start space working, painting the fence. This dude just wouldn't say the first line. And it'd be like, cut. You just have to ask him about the paintbrush. Oh, yeah, got it. All right, action. Nothing, dude. Just ask me about the paintbrush, man. They had to send him out and get me a new partner. And I was like, what's going on? Why can't you say something, Richard? Just say something sometime. Oh.
I can forget.
Oh my God. Or it'd be just action. What's the deal with that toothbrush? Oh, no, paintbrush. Oh.
Where'd you get that?
Come on.
Dude. Oh my God, I'm crying. Those poor casting directors, what they have to deal with.
Every day of their lives.
I've gone into a couple sessions before where I could tell casting is hey, this is what you have to do. They are pissed.
Yeah.
They're if you're an idiot, leave now kind of thing. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. There was a guy, I think Isaiah told this story, my friend, where he went to an audition and it was for Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And it was a callback with the director and producer. Oh, no. It was something, I might be butchering this story. The first and second guy who came out apparently were vegetarians and they wouldn't eat the product.
Oh, no.
And the casting director goes, anybody else a vegetarian? Something like that. It was like, no. I was like, okay, good.
Oh my god. Oh god. Just because like the director's not mad at anybody but them. The director's like,
Yeah.
why are you just bringing me all these vegetarians? I don't know.
Yeah, and it said specifically must be okay eating Taco Bell.
Oh, and all those people are on camera in the first audition being like, yes.
Probably.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, I do not miss going to those kind of commercial auditions.
Oh, I know. Oh.
Because when you're hustling, especially as a young actor, I feel like a lot of actors go into commercial work in the beginning because it's like it's easier to break into commercial.
Accessible. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
accessible is a great word. And you don't have to be necessarily the best actor usually. Yeah, and you drive like an hour into Santa Monica.
Yeah.
It's like 4:30, and you're waiting.
Yeah.
Your audition was at 4:45. Come 5:30, then they bring you in, and it's like, cool. We just need you to walk through this door and act surprised. Awesome. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your entire day. It took you an hour and a half to get to Santa Monica, to wait an hour at the audition. It's going to take you 2 hours to get back. That's your day.
Yeah.
So walk through the door and go, thank
man.
you so much.
And you're sitting there going, no, is this for me? But
And you look around and all the people that got asked to stop coming to your acting conservatory classes are there auditioning for the same thing.
oh my gosh, I've
Yep.
damn it, dude. I've seen I when I would go out more commercially, I would see the same. You start seeing the same faces. Do you see that?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I never say hi though. And I don't like when people want to start conversations with us. Oh shit! I gotta tell this story.
Yeah.
Acting audition for a movie, and I'm the kind of person I don't want to talk to anybody, and I kind of make that clear where I'm just by myself and I'm have my head in my sides, or I'm just not talking to anybody because it's a job interview.
Yeah.
I want to focus.
Right.
There was just me. It was a sign-in sheet, and I could tell this guy was green, like a brand new actor.
Yeah.
Into LA at least. And I kind of glance over. He has this, what I'm assuming is like an audition journal. You know, like some people have those, which is fine. But I'm just like, I kind of chuckle to myself. And then he goes, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, oh, I'm good. And he goes, are you here for the audition? And I'm like, dude, literally headshot sides. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. What part are you going for? And I'm like, I was something like Rogelio or something like that. And he goes, oh, cool, that's what I'm auditioning for. I'm auditioning for. And he says the character's full name, Rogelio, whatever. And I'm like, oh, great. Trying to shift my seat over. And then he goes, and he asks, and I could tell like he just wants to talk.
Yeah.
He asks me the weirdest question. He goes, so do you live in LA? I literally say it like this. Yeah, man. I live in LA. Do you live in LA? And he could tell what he asked was so stupid. He goes, yeah, I live in LA too. Cool.
So
Turn my back to him, like, don't talk to me. What are you doing, man? Oh man.
So like,
It was all to psych you out.
Those actors you can tell. Have you ever had that?
oh yeah. Like you're doing.
I got it. No point in auditioning, guys. Hey, die in a car fire.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Bye.
Walk out the door and get hit by a train
Yeah.
somehow.
You did not get it, sir.
Oh, those people are the worst. I also don't. It really peeves me out when there's the guy that walks in that knows everybody. And just knows like, hey, Jim, how's Susan? What's the kids in the pool party?
With the casting or with the other act? Oh,
anybody.
anybody.
But it's usually everybody. It's usually not just like if there's one, like if you walk in and you know somebody, it sounds different. And you're just sitting there having a conversation. You're probably like doing bits.
Yeah.
This guy walks in and it's specific, like, I'm going to say things I know about you and you and you and you so that everybody can hear that I know people here.
Biggest eye roll in the world. I don't mind. Excuse me. Chit chat with the casting in the room,
Yeah.
not with the other people. Especially when they're like, "Oh my God, that audition you gave was so good last time. Come on in." I was like that would just be so like. You look back like, sorry, I don't. This is weird.
I didn't ask them to say that. I didn't slip them a 20.
Right? Like it's so awkward.
Say a little something about my last audition. I might start doing that to casting directors that have never seen me and don't know me. Just like try to slip something into a pocket. Just say something nice about that last audition. I'm just looking at the room. I should do that this way.
Sir.
There you go.
Yeah, that would work real well with casting.
It's just a $5 bill. Always a $5. Here you go.
It's like a female casting. It's so like, hey, like, what are you doing?
Whoa.
I'm not.
I thought you were a dude with a breast pocket. I'm sorry.
Dude, if I saw that, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
What is this guy?
Is this in Cam show right now? Oh my God.
And then, I'm going to slip fives. I'm going to ask obvious questions. So you guys all people too? Because I'm a person. People? Cool. All right.
Oh my gosh. My stomach hurts. We have such weird jobs.
Yeah, truly.
I love it. I love hearing when people have normal, like a normal job interview.
Yeah.
And like they're super nervous for it. I'm like, you have nothing to be nervous about. Like your resume, and then you just say what you can do. Like,
Right.
It doesn't seem that you don't have to manufacture emotion.
Yeah. Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's difficult for some things, but like the thing that gets me too is imagine you're having the worst day and you got to come in playing a character like who's having the best day of their life. It's gotta be the worst.
It's awful.
We're gonna take a quick break
Yeah.
and then we'll be right back.
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
Sean,
Yes.
do you have anything coming up that you'd like to plug other than the Way Highway?
Way Highway, listen, Thursdays on Adobe at 4 Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern,
Right after us.
right after you,
Yeah.
right after Wesam's World.
Oh shit! So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So just keep listening.
right.
Just keep listening. And then check us out. Follow us on Instagram at Way Highway. And go check out that Patreon page, the Nice Guy Digital Patreon, and support all of the Nice Guy Digital shows.
They get so much extra content.
Yes. So much extra content.
Oh my gosh.
We some of our special stuff, seeing in-betweens, seeing what happens when we're on our breaks, because it's always interesting.
Yes.
Fun, cannabis-fueled conversation. Munchie review is a big one for me because you guys, listeners, can send in things that weird munchie combinations that they've had.
Ooh.
And I will take it to the next level. We'll be having one coming out soon, and this is from Katie LeClaire of the Brett Davern Show with Katie LeClaire, another Nice Guy Digital production. But she sent me a link to people that drink Coca-Cola and milk.
Huh?
Yes, Coca-Cola and milk together. So we're going to try it out. But I don't just try it out. I am an improviser, so I say, if that, then what? So I'm not going to stop at just Coca-Cola Classic and whole milk. I'm going to dive into it. What's up with cherry vanilla Coke Zero and strawberry milk?
Yeah. Ooh. I kind
Gotcha.
a little bit.
Gotcha a
I
little.
kind of get the milk and the Coke just because of the sweetness.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but it's milk.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ultimate munchie quest is to find some combination of sweet with savory, right? So that's what, like, okay, the Coke is so sweet and the milk is so rich. together maybe you're pushing towards that sweet savory combo.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting to say the least.
That's a great perk then with the
That's a
Patreon.
great part.
Yeah.
Send me munchies and I will review them and I will take them. I will, if that then what them, but real food
Yeah.
items only. Don't tell me like G.I. Joe action figures and rubber cement. I'm not going to do that.
You'd die.
I would die. Don't kill me.
How'd Sean die?
Yeah. With the munchie review, man.
Yeah, it's intense.
Yeah.
But what's his name? That guy on YouTube, Shoe Nice.
Is it the guy that eats metal?
No, but
Okay.
there are people like that. Yeah,
Right. There's a guy out there that like ate a battleship or something. Anyway,
Yeah,
not
fucking
whole,
weird.
like in
Yeah.
pieces. It's crazy.
This
Sorry.
guy named Shoe Nice. He drinks like I'll drink like 2 of those bottles of Elmer Glue. He'll just drink them.
Oh,
Or like he'll chug. He used to start off by chugging the weirdest stuff, or like a bottle of vodka.
oh.
Or
Those-
snorting alcohol peppermint.
Snorting alcohol peppermint.
Yeah, the guy's kind of not all there.
No.
No, and he eats like weird stuff too. And my brother played it with him on Fortnite once, and I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay."
All right.
Like,
That,
he
at
was a
least.
Shoe Nice guy.
Hey, man, great. As long as they didn't make you, chug glue.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah.
Sean, thanks
Yeah.
for coming in, brother.
Sam, thank you so much. It was
was
my
so much fun.
pleasure. Awesome.
We hit the whole gambit today.
Yeah, we did. All
As
the
we always do.
peels.
All the feels. Hey, Michael,
Play it out.
play it out, brother. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to not Nice Guy Digital. Jesus Christ. Adobe Radio. And thank you, Nice Guy Digital, our podcast family. Join the Patreon. You get all the perks, some extra stuff from Wesam's World, behind the scenes videos, as well as Book Club of the Month, and also, what would Wesam do? Your personalized therapist. Not responsible for anything that happens after you take my advice. I'm not saying it. Thank you to all our new listeners, our new subscribers, our new reviewers. Thank you. Seriously, I love you guys. The show's for you. Thank you, Michael, Peyton, Steph. Thank you, The Way Highway, right after us here on Adobe Radio. Thursdays at 4 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Just right after us. Okay. We should all be on one time zone. When I'm emperor, that's what's going to happen. I'm saying it. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk.